Hi and welcome to episode number 530 with whatsforchow.com. Some time ago I published the real KFC recipe. The response to this recipe was amazing, and judging by the feedback, it truly is the only KFC copycat recipe that is not a copy. It is the real thing. You can check out the entire KFC series by clicking the on-screen link now. Unfortunately, this original KFC recipe takes 2 days to prepare and requires some specialized ingredients like saltpeter or Prague powder. Over the last few months, I've been working on a new version of this recipe that is far easier and user-friendly for the home cook. A few notes before we start. I have adjusted and even changed some of the ingredients to compensate for the fact that the chicken is not cured or brined. You will need to own or at least have access to a vacuum packer, and you will need a dishwasher or a large digital pot with a temperature controller. Starting with the herbs and spices, place the paprika, onion flakes, sage, garlic powder, dried oregano, cayenne pepper, white pepper, dried basil, dried marjoram, dried coriander leaf, and ground ginger in a bowl and mix until combined. Transfer this to your spice blender and zap it all to a fine powder. Place 3 tablespoons of this powder in a sprinkle bottle. Weigh the chicken pieces and calculate 2% of this weight. This chicken weighs 1200 grams, so I need 24 grams of salt. Measure this out and pour it into the shaker bottle. Shake it up to combine with the spice blend. Place the chickens in a large roasting pan and sprinkle the spice blend over the chicken to get a good coating all over. This means on both sides and on the edges. This quantity of spice blend is sufficient for 12 pieces. I am only powdering 8 pieces, so I will have a little spice left over. Add any leftover to the other half of the spice blend. Place the chicken pieces in a large vacuum bag in a single layer. Vacuum pack the chicken. It is a good idea to double seal both ends of the bag. Place the bag in your dishwasher on high setting, which is a worldwide standard of 70 degrees or 158 Fahrenheit, for 2 full cycles or about 2 hours. Alternatively, you can use a digital pot set to 70 Celsius, filled with water. While the chicken slow cooks and absorbs all of the amazing flavors of the herbs and spices, we can mix the coating. Place the flour and the remaining spice blend in a large bowl. Add 30 ml of salt and mix this together thoroughly. After 2 hours, remove the chicken from the dishwasher or pot, cut the bag open and transfer the pieces to a large pan to cool for a few minutes. Notice that we have lost less than 2% of the original weight in juices. All of that yummy is still inside the chicken. To coat the chicken, you can beat 3 to 4 eggs, which is still my favorite. Or here is an alternative. Whisk 4 tablespoons of cornstarch into 250 ml of cold chicken stock. This will bond the coating very well, but as I said, I still prefer using egg. Pour the liquid into a flat bowl. Before continuing, sprinkle a layer of the flour mixture over 2 large platters. This is where the coated chicken will set, and the flour prevents the coating from sticking to the plate and getting damaged. Working with 1 piece of chicken at a time, dunk the chicken in the liquid to wet it all over. Transfer this to the flour and dredge it to coat all over. Back to the liquid to wet all of the flour. Then back to the flour to get a good solid coating. Transfer this to a platter and continue with the rest of the chicken. Allow the coating to set for 20 minutes before frying. Half fill a wok or large pan with oil and heat this to 160 Celsius or 320 Fahrenheit. Carefully lower the pieces into the oil in batches and fry for 6 minutes, turning halfway through to ensure even browning. Remove the pieces from the oil and drain any excess oil on kitchen paper. Continue with the next batch. And there it is, an amazing batch of KFC. Thanks for watching us today. Please subscribe to our channel and we'll see you again soon.